Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. It's your boy Devin here, and today we're going to be unboxing the Razer Viper V3 Pro. So this is an ultra lightweight gaming mice. This is one of the newest ones that Razer has released so far. So this is a look of the box as well as what will come inside of the box. So I know I'm not going to go too much over technical specifications because this is one of the best Razer mice there are, but to be honest, after a certain point the mice get super good that you really can't tell a difference. But I really wanted something lightweight and wanted to splurge a little bit. So anyway, this mice costs about 200 Canadian dollars. So as you can see here, we have the Razer mouse. So this comes with the adapter to give you 8,000 polling rate, and we have our mouse right here. Inside of the box we have the cable, which is a USB Type-C, and we have a bit of a booklet. Just gonna open it, take a look at it on the inside. Comes with Razer stickers, mice grip, and just kind of maybe technical specifications, how to use it, so on and so forth. We'll take a look at that later. So for now, here is the mouse. Here's the adapter. So we're just gonna open this up real quick. So this says Viper V3 Pro, and then has the USB-C cable going into it. So here we have the mouse. Right underneath, we have the plastic. Let's peel it off. So it comes with PTFE grade mice feet. So I like how big it covers the bottom of the mouse. Power on and off button. So there's no DPI button, I'd say, but it's similar to this G Pro Superlight, where it's very minimalistic, very basic, but has exactly what you need it to do with the mice buttons. Left and right click, scroll wheel, and that's about it, and on and off button. So we're gonna do a bit of a click test real quick. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get this plugged in. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and plug in the Razer adapter. So the thing I have to mention is, for example, I was having a bit of an issue like a couple minutes ago trying to connect the Razer adapter. So I would make sure, there's a guy on Reddit saying that you should update to Razer Synapse 3 or 4, whichever is the latest. Once you do that, then as you plug in the adapter, then you'll see Razer Viper V3 Pro show up. So if you're in an older version, it won't show up for you, so you just have to go ahead and adjust it. So anyway, this mouse comes with dynamic sensitivity, so you can adjust the way that your sensitivity, moves whenever you move your mouse. From Rocket Jump Ninja though, however, he recommended you use it as raw as possible. But as you can see here, we have, so let's go here first. Here you can change all the different buttons. You can map them to different keybinds. Then there's different like LED indicator. So there's an indicator on the actual dongle itself. So you can change it to battery status, connection status, or battery warning. I would probably keep it on battery status because the mouse itself, if you take a look, doesn't have any indicators of lights other than maybe this one. But I would probably recommend just using this as the indicator, keep it as that. Anyway, let's go to performance. So performance, you have the sensitivity, you can change it the DPI through different stages. Then you can change the polling rate. So in game, there's a regular polling rate, so you can do 8,000. So this will keep it constantly at 8,000. Or if you want to save battery, do this option, in-game polling rate, which you can set to 8,000. And by doing so, or actually, sorry, you can set it in 8,000 and then change your normal polling rate to 500. So whenever you're in game, it'll automatically switch to 8,000. And then when you're out of the game, it'll go to 500, which is more than enough to use for just regular Windows or Chrome scrolling. Next is power. So there's sleep mode. You can adjust the sleep mode when it's been idle. Same with low power mode. Then we have calibration. So this right here, you can adjust the lift off distance. So for depending on the mouse pad you use, you can set low, medium, or high. Usually I do low, but whichever works better, you kind of have to try it out. Advanced, here's the dynamic sensitivity. You can kind of play around with it. Honestly, I'm gonna leave it as is for now, but this is something you kind of want to play around with until you kind of find something that you like. Is another option too. I'm not too familiar with this yet. I'm gonna have to play around it, and I'll probably do an update video later on when I kind of get the hang of it. But as of right now, you can see as I'm moving the mouse left and right, it has, you know, you can see this bar kind of move. So that's kind of it for the software. So it is pretty much similar to every other gaming mice, except, you know, obviously better sensor. The weight is 55 grams. So we're actually going to do a quick comparison with the G Pro X Superlight and the Viper V3 Pro. I just kind of want to show you guys a little bit, do a bit of a comparison, because I've been using the Viper 8K as well. But before that, we could do a quick comparison with this. I just want to show, this is actually my daily driver. Now I'm switching over to the Viper V3. But you can see the shape, honestly, very, very similar, I'd say. So the one thing I really like is that it's very minimalistic. Now ignore these mouse skates. These are aftermarket. I got them from AliExpress. Just kind of wanted to try them out because they're glass skates. But as you can see, different, you know, basically pretty much the same look. The only thing doesn't have like the LED indicator like the G Pro Superlight does. But the only difference I'd say as of right now is the weight. This one has like 63 grams. This one's 55. It's very minor, but in terms of shape, and I like the Razer more because it has the 8,000 polling rate, which the Logitech does not have. It has only 1,000 polling rate. So now we're gonna do a bit of a testing, and that'll be all for this video. So yeah, I also wanted to do a quick comparison with the Viper V3, and also this is the Viper 8K. This is the wired version, but I kind of want to do a little bit of a side comparison as well, just kind of show you guys how it looks. In terms of shape, it is pretty similar in terms of size. Maybe the V3 is slightly a bit longer, but in terms of scroll wheel, they feel exactly identical. Different side buttons, different clicks. The one on the Viper the regular Viper, the wired one, much more louder. But I feel like when you click too, someone was saying that when you press, it's a bit more like firm. You gotta press down when you use the Viper 8K. But the one on the V3 is a bit lighter, much more like easier to press compared to the one on the Viper wired. And yeah, so you can see how the shape has changed over time. But I'm much more in love with this one here, as it's very similar to the Superlight, which is what I'm coming off of. One more thing I forgot to mention. So this is the Razer Viper. This is one I bought, I think was like 2 years ago. You can see how the braided cable is. It's a good quality one, I will say. But this one that they give you with the Viper V3 Pro, this one is very like thick. So I don't think you'll have any problems with it. It seems very durable. Like it's braided, and also it has like the nice like tip so that you don't end up bending the wire. Like so much like Apple chargers where like they end up breaking at the edge because of like, you know, just constant bending. But this one, super durable, I will say. Like it's not as flexible, but I think that's a good thing because this wire should last you a long time and you won't need to change it. So just something important I just wanted to mention. Oh, whoa. The thing is, I'm not really that good at this game, so that's the thing. But you can feel like it's so much like smoother now. So basically the setup here, I just use a Razer bungee that I bought for $20 like a couple years back, topped with the Razer wire and the Razer dongle. Put that together with the Razer mouse, and we got the Razer headset, the Black Shark V2, the one with the surround sound on it. I just need like an Ace or something. Yeah, Ace clip. And then that's it. Like, oh my. Okay, that's 1, 2. And whatever, I'll just put that in the video.
And then I stop recording, then you hit an Ace.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.